isso aí, bicho. Brabo o time do cara, hein? Primeira divisão. Você tem que jogar muito. Kashima. Tudo bem? FLCH, essa coisa que ajuda a minimizar quanto essas férias marcação pressão. Não resolve 100%. Tá na chuva, né? Do banco da fera.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So all eyes on HA9, this famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally. There's the whistle. And it's Messi. Ronaldinho. And the counter is on. Great ball if he can get there. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Great defending, strong and determined. Adams calmly anticipates. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Messi.
Ooh. Oh, but 30.
Played into space out wide. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
So far.
Oh, and he's through the middle.
Oh, nice.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff.
Das ist nicht Platz.
Cruyff! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner.
All right.
Oh, well played, well played. And now they can clear their lines. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good running with the ball. Roberto Carlos, Neymar. Davids. The ball has bounced loose now. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. That pass has been well intercepted. Eto'o is herring after that one.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Vieira.
Neymar.
Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Adams cuts it out. And it's played forward. Messi. Eto'o is flagged offside. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Deftly away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Back into the middle. Roberto Carlos. That is a brilliant interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Now the finish!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Well timed, excellent interception. Ronaldinho. And that's put paid to a promising move. A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Oh, he's found him in space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Roberto Carlos, a player of legendary status. And here's Cruyff. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well,
perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Here we go again.
Yeah.
So the first half brought no goals.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ronaldinho. Davids. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now this could be a chance. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Thuram.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Batistuta, and he's on his way. Can he
Touchdown.
finish? He's delivered all right.
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class,
Isso, a
real class.
porcentagem pequena de chance.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Oh, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot. And here's the chance to counter.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The attendance for this match was 96,628.
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, good spread. Messi pinches it off him. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Vieira gets across to intercept that. Neymar. And for a moment, time stood still.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Substitution for Milan. Number 7.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So a double change here.
Substitution.
Both changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting. We'll see how it develops.
Messi. There's the shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
What? Tem que impor. Tem que impor.
Substitution for Milan. Number 19, Messi. Coming on the field is...
Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
Substitutions taking place.
Kimmich. And it's Messi. And here's Batistuta. Plenty to aim at here. And the finish! Oh, he's burst through. Real chance!
Yeah.
And he hits the net.
Easy.
And they've got their lead back.
Wow.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Kashima Antlers go into the lead. Adams gets over and intercepts. Davids. Now it's Azar. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's found the way through. It's one. It's in. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Yeah. No. Seguir isso.
Substitution for Milan, number 26.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So all square and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Owen has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Oh, that's a key interception. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Adams makes the interception.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Shifted upfield.
Boy.
That's a shade optimistic. 5 minutes to add.
Oh, nice.
Looking for options for movement.
No
Shoots
sense.
to shoot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Kashima Antlers take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
No way through, so back it comes. And he's quick to get it clear again. Pull it. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Estou complicado aqui, desculpa.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
And the referee brings it to a close. Kashima Antlers proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Look, picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Garoto. Mais uma, né? Mais uma e depois reservar energia para a próxima. Quem é que vem? Mais uma fera. O cara já foi primeira divisão 2 vezes. That's yours type. We are good. Good. Viu? Zicão da mão. Aqui, ó. Tá. Deixa eu entrar. Ó, player. Esse aqui. 3 atacantes. Escolheu. Batalha.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there remains here a distinctive Latin American feel for all its complexity, its sophistication, and dare I say its minimalist design, the Neo Química Arena. Decent hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Batistuta. Maldini calmly anticipates. Hullet engages and forces him off the ball. Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Roberto Carlos. Modena have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Cantona. Nedved. Roberto Carlos. And back to the keeper they go. That has been cut short. Kashima Antlers looking to pass their way through. Nedved. Looking for the runner. Batistuta. Now the finish! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Takes aim and crosses. And that should get the job done. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Batistuta! And he hits the net. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. He just absolutely speared that in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Modena go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to...
And the shot! Goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Kashima Antlers get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Neymar purring through the gears. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's beautiful. Can he put it away? Caught offside that time. And he's gone looking for safety. Taken back almost at once. Van de Ven. Gently done. Now it's Neymar.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single...
Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Kimmich proves just a little bit too strong. And it's lofted through here. And it's Roberto Carlos. Tar Clears it away. Nedved. It's Roberto Carlos! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's it! Just off target.
Batistuta did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
That has not gone well. We've got 5 minutes till half-time.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gullit finds himself offside. That has been knocked clear. Nedved. Davids. Adams spots it and intercepts. He's going to be disappointed with that. That looks a cracking ball. It is a real chance! It's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he? Batistuta gets through on his own. Big chance! And we've reached half-time.
Agradecemos a cooperação.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again. Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Batistuta. João Palhinha. It's Kimmich. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Roberto Carlos. That is a great pick out. And he's found a way past. Has a go! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Van Dijk did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Batistuta.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nedved did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. And the flag has stayed down.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Na partida de hoje, 60.179 espectadores.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Hullet. An uncompromising challenge. And the shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's played him through. Now it's Neymar. Oh, just the keeper to beat! Oh, look at the space here. It's their second corner of the game. Batistuta with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. Now it's Batistuta. He's through here. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Corner number 2 then.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 10. Camisa 77. Camisa
Keeper has
11.
taken decisive action.
Fechando o campo para a entrada de camisa
And here's
18.
Neymar.
Neymar. Camisa 14. Camisa 22.
Kashima Antlers have the
Teremos
chance to
uma
go the other way.
substituição.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
Oh, no, what has happened here? He's through, now is he in? Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Lewandowski.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's had a shot! Maldini is there to clear. Koundé, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He's had a hit! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Lookman. Roberto Carlos proves too strong. Bellingham. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe. Kashima Antlers do have a chance to counter here. Backward it goes. Mbappe! And the keeper read that really well. Kashima Antlers have their third corner. It's anyone's ball now, and another try! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Lookman! And here's Davis. And time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.